Hi, guys.
And we're going to have a little fun today.
I feel like we're in for something really good. I love cheese.
These guys are smooth.
I don't believe in anybody.
Let's do it.
Hi, guys. This is Play It Again. I'm Ginger.
And I'm Mike.
And we're here with a suggestion from one of our Patreon subscribers, Basil. Once again, has asked for this band, Home Free, which I hear from some of the other comments that we've seen is an a cappella band, I think.
With a real bass singer again, right?
Yes. So he's asked for...
here I go feeling less manly.
You shouldn't feel less manly. Your voice could get pretty deep. But anyway, he's asked for American Pie with, and this one actually says it features Don McLean, which is a super treat because you guys have to understand this is one of my all-time favorite songs ever.
Yeah, Ginger loves this one.
My poor kids have done nothing but listen to me sing along at the top of my full lungs in the car to this song more times than I can even count.
Can I be honest though? Every time I hear it now, I think of this here Anakin guy.
Oh,
I always get Weird Al's lyrics every time. Every time.
That's how my husband rolls.
It's not really a complaint though. Weird Al's a genius.
He is a genius, it's true. But I do have a very large soft spot for the original.
Indeed.
So it's going to be hard not to sing along this one. But I won't because nobody wants to hear that, trust me.
I was going to say, oh, thank God I'll have the real song coming through the headphones. No offense.
Just play the damn song.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, or do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage drunken buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone. That's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast. It landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance. Oh, but we never got the chance. 'Cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed today? The music died.
We started singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack's flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fist of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight. The day the music died.
And he was singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. In the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken, and the 3 men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died, and they were singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die.
That was so good.
I got to get out of my system. Ba-da-da-dum.
That was so great.
Really-
It's been a while since I heard that one.
Really is great. And it really does mess me up because he's saying the 3 men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. My mind immediately said, met up with Darth Maul on their toes.
Stop! Just stop.
I can't help it.
We're not doing Weird Al today.
I can't
okay?
help it.
Oh, I really love that. It was good. I have to admit, there's been a few times that song's been redone, and we won't even talk about the abysmal failure that Madonna's version was. And don't get me wrong, guys, I used to be a huge Madonna fan, but when she did this song, I wanted to just kill her.
Oh, that's
It was
harsh.
terrible. No,
That's harsh.
but that was a really good version. They
Yeah,
did
it
a good
was.
job. I mean, having Don McLean in it is always going to make it a real winner because
Mhm. Well, he's the man. He
he
wrote
is
it.
the man. It's such a great song too, and they did a really good job. Like we haven't heard them before, eh?
No.
Yeah, no, I really liked them. So what? I love acapella anyway, so it's hard to do badly by that. There was one thing though about that video that
Tell
I
me.
found really disconcerting.
Tell me.
So it looks like they did it like an isolation version where they were all separate and they just kind of imposed themselves into the video together in these little boxes, but it looked so weird, like they were cut in half and just like the top half of their body was just plopped on a shelf and said sing.
You don't
Right?
need legs
I'm
for that.
It looked a little bit creepy, just a little. It was kind of a little too uncanny valley for me. It was like, eh.
Yeah, I like the tempo they chose for it. I think it was a little faster than the original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a little.
It makes
faster
me
than
think
the
I haven't
original.
heard the original in a very long time. I should be more sure than that.
No, I
because-
think you're right. I remember the original quite a bit. That was a little bit faster than the original for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a really long song,
It is.
right? So
It's
you
like-
don't want to slow it down
It's
either.
21st century, Don. We don't got time for this. Let's pick it up a little.
They did really good though. We're gonna have to do some more of them.
Yeah, for sure.
We've had other requests for them, so we definitely will. That was a really good way to start because that's an old classic, and if you can do it right, then
Mhm.
you win me over.
Yep, for sure.
So thanks, Basil, for the requests. Hopefully you all enjoyed that enough. You're gonna want to say, play it again. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. You can find us on Twitter. We are at PlayItAgainMG. And thanks for coming out, guys.